Hi everybody, welcome to my next movie review. I have, one for sure that I can think of off the top of my head. You have to watch out, I have ghosts in my house now. I'm just kidding. Well, at any rate, I have at least one movie review to do. I think up some more between now and the time I finish up this video. I'll shoot them in a separate video, or separate videos, I should say. Well, anyway, I almost said yesterday was Thanksgiving. I don't think so. Try Sunday was Halloween. Today is I almost said February 2nd. My foot tells you I'm having a little too much fun here, and I'm sober. It's 12:40 a.m. on November the 2nd, 2021, and it's Tuesday. Sunday was Halloween. On Sunday, I was on Disney Plus here at my house, and I actually watched Cruella. It's actually a decent movie. It's decent. It held my attention the entire time. I didn't fast forward through any of it, which, believe me, if I get to the point where it just, falls apart at some point or something, I'll fast forward it to try to get, closer to the end. I didn't actually do that, so, that's one good thing, because I do get that way if I'm, it just starts dragging ass at some point. I'm just like, okay. The fat lady is saying and left the building with Elvis Presley. I am fast forwarding somewhat to closer to the end of the movie. Just because I'm bowed. As one of my relatives would say when they were little and couldn't talk plain. I bowed. Well, I was not bowed. B-O-E-D is how I spell it. They couldn't say the R in bored, B-O-R-E-D. But, anyway, that aside, it's actually a pretty good movie. It's, the background story or origin story of Cruella de Vil. Which is, it's kind of sad in a way. But, in another way, I'm thinking, that's different. It's kind of like what they did with Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. Same basic concept. Disney actually did a decent job with this. Emma Stone is actually, much to her credit, pretty good actress. I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get bored easy. Which, it is very hard to get me bored. Because, I'll tell you something, if the movie, like I said, if the movie just falls apart and it's seriously, y'all need to pull your stuff together, and tell the story, and not go off on some side tangent or some crap. Well, anyway, it did not do that at all. Emma Thompson, who plays the Baroness in this movie, she did a good job too. The two guys that Cruella ends up hanging out with, the fat one was in 101 Dalmatians when Glenn Close played Cruella de Vil in an earlier movie, live action movie. It was actually played by Mark Williams, I think his name is. It's the guy that I forget, all of a sudden I just cannot remember his name. He plays Father Brown now on TV, on the BBC, and he also was the dad. He was the dad, Weasley, Dad Weasley in Harry Potter, in the Harry Potter movies. That helps. That's who that is. It's that guy. He was, Mark Williams is, I'm 90% sure that was his name. I'm just having a brain fart right now. So you have to excuse me if I get his name wrong, okay? Just overlook that. It's just, tonight for some reason I'm just getting crappy with names. But considering how my year has gone so far this year, I'm lucky my head hasn't rolled off my shoulders. I won't go into that here. Trust me. That's not a subject. It's not related to Cruella de Vil. Okay? It's not. It's a whole nother story and a whole nother video and a whole nother channel. Well, anyway, I have to say, speaking of me going off on a tangent. Well, anyway, the movie actually starts off with like Cruella de Vil as a little kid, like as a baby, and then like her becoming like a teen, like her growing up, and then I think her getting into like her early 20s. Some of these dresses, I absolutely I'm like, why would you wear that? I mean, it's just like fashion. The thing I like the most about the movie is Cruella's way of spooning her nose at the Duchess. I mean, I thought that was just a real kick in the head. I thought it was fun. That was the part that I liked, because I was like, my favorite part was the beetle dress. You have to watch the movie to find out what I'm talking about here. But that's like the funniest part of the movie is the beetle dress. Well, anyway, I would recommend watching Cruella de Vil if you get around to it. And I'll tell you, it is just an absolute, I mean, it's a real well done movie. And, it'll hold your attention the whole time, or at least it held my attention. Yeah, but anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and keep an eye out for another video from me, alright? Have a good evening. Bye.